Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. Shout out to all of you guys, because when I miss anything, if I were to ever miss anything, you make sure that I don't. This morning, we had some breaking news in the Bravo universe, including a story about the Real Housewives of Dubai star. Okay, I use that loosely. Sergio, Caroline Stanbury's husband, who rumor on the street is showing up a lot on this show. So some alleged, I have to say alleged, because you know, with Twitter and these old tweets that resurface, you can never really truly 100% confirm. Although, according to multiple sources, people are confirming that it was and they were suddenly deleted. Allegedly. So these old tweets, and look, we don't get political here. I always find it interesting when people that aren't from here are trumping for Trump. And I'm just like, what do they do that at? Like, why? Like, I can't even tell you a politician in another country. No, I could. There's certain, you know. So some old tweets have resurfaced, and it's not really the Trump tweet. I'll show you the Trump tweet. And first of all, if you don't know who Sergio is. So Sergio used to play football, aka soccer, for us stupid Americans. Okay, right. But as you know, you've gotten familiar with Sergio on the Real Housewives of Dubai. And you're like, who is this man that keeps showing up? Like, he married Caroline Stanbury, who we know from Ladies of London. We've recapped Ladies of London. This is not about Caroline Stanbury. However, she did bring this man in our faces on this show. All right. So you guys tagged me in. First of all, you were tagging me this morning. I love it, but I'm like, whoa, what's happening? I had to go to physical therapy. So I come back. Well, no, I was reading all of the tweets and all the tags, all of you guys tagging me and my fellow bloggers in some of these tweets. But it was more about Diana Jenkins, and we'll get to that in just a second. And we also have Philly Diva backstage. Yep. All right, Philly Diva, give us the exclusive. Okay. All right. So we had this tweet from Sergio, allegedly. Trump president, American flag. All right. All right. I mean, all of that stuff, the whole stuff with Trump, it had nothing to do with Republican versus Democrat. It had more to do with some of the things that Trump had said in his presidency, leading up to his presidency, and after his presidency. Well, we'll leave him off of that. It's this other tweet that Sergio allegedly posted back in 2016, where he says every N-word, but he actually says the word. I've edited it out myself. He says, every N-word in my crew, this is it. As you know, we've covered multiple reality TV stars that have old tweets that have resurfaced. I would not be surprised if more stuff comes out about Sergio. I would not be surprised. Sergio, you wanted the spotlight. Here you are. Showing up in every scene, just sitting there. You want to shake? So here you are. You wanted the spotlight. When you put yourself out here, and look, I understand that too. When you put yourself out here in the public in this way, all of your mess ends up coming out. Allegedly. I don't believe Sergio has released a response yet. Once he does, we'll report on it. I don't know what the response could be, but can we all stop using the N-word? This was back in 2016. Not that long ago. 6 years ago? Almost 6 years ago? But I just find it interesting. We have this tweet, and then we have this tweet. Read my eyes. So also, and shout out to Philly Diva for tagging me in this, just in case I missed it. Diana Jenkins, as you know, we've been covering the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and a lot of you have said, I don't know about Diana Jenkins. Yes, we're used to the snobbiness of Beverly Hills, but just something's off. Something's off about her. Don't know what it is. As you know, yesterday we were talking about the book 23 that Lisa Rinna was also featured in, but there was a lot of rumors. She didn't want to talk about it on Beverly Hills this week because of what it led to. A lot of people are saying that a lot of call girls, and they accused her of being a madam. So she didn't want to talk about it. But I already told you this. If you've been following our coverage of this, I told you, I went through a whole Instagram account that had all the articles about this alleged past. Okay. Putting that to the side, because it's not related to this story, but it's related because it's Diana Jenkins. So Philly Diva, who calls here on our platform all the time. We love Philly Diva, always representing Philly. And she reposted a meme. Okay, so I'm going to show you the meme first. So she reposted this meme from Chadwick on Twitter. I see a lot of his memes, very funny. He posted this: "My mind can't comprehend that this is the same woman." So it's an old photo of Diana Jenkins and the Diana Jenkins that we see now on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So Philly Diva posted this and said, I guess the first, okay, Philly Diva, this is where you went wrong first, but at the same time, you exposed her. So at the same time, I have to be like, so it's like, it's like never tag them, but probably good that you tagged her because she showed her true colors. We'll talk about it in a second. So Philly Diva just puts the caption, I guess the first, she tags Diana Jenkins, was the one that shopped in stores, and the second is allergic to dust and doesn't know what an outlet is. Funny. Funny. All right, Philly Diva. But Philly Diva was not prepared that Diana Jenkins would respond. So Diana Jenkins responds, okay? And Philly Diva, you can clarify this for me, because she posted one response. Hold on, let me see if I want to make sure I put the, okay, well, hold on. I want to get to that. Hold on. No, there was another response that she posted before I get to her other response. Let me just see. Hold on. I have it on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Where is my phone? Or you know what I could do? I can go to the actual Instagram account. That would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Unless she deleted it. Hold on. Let me just go here, y'all. This is a live show. It's okay. Did she delete it? It looks like she deleted it. It's all right. So basically what she was saying in the, hold on. No, I know I have that other response before we get into the problematic thing, because she was saying that, the first picture is a meme when I would first, okay, I need to get the actual, oh, it's pinned. Okay, thank you, Philly Diva. Hold on. Then why is it not showing up on here? It's pinned, but I don't see it. That's weird. That's suspicious. It's not showing it though, Philly Diva. Did she delete it? Hold on, let me go here. I don't know. For some reason, it's not showing up on the web version of this. It's okay. It's that's not the important thing that she said. She says one thing in regards to, maybe someone can send that to me because I don't have it. I don't have my other phone in front of me, and I had the screen cap there. It's all right. So she says one thing in regards to, who the woman on the left is versus who the woman on the right is. Okay. And hold on. Oh, actually, I have it here. Never mind. I do have it. Hold on. Or don't I? I hate this. It's all right. Let's get to the actual important thing that she says. So at one point, Diana Jenkins responds to Philly Diva's post and says, It can't feel good being a Black content creator. And when I saw that this morning, I can't tell you the amount of times I said, huh? Huh? Oh, look at, oh, thank you guys. See, this is a group effort. Thank you guys. Thank you. Because I wanted to give context. Like, I like to post everything. And I thought I had everything. I just came in from an appointment. I just came in from an appointment. Hold on. Thank you. Hold on. Did you guys send it? Would you guys send it to me? Did you guys send it to the Texan community? Hold on. Let me just make sure I have it. Shireen's like, hold on. Diana's referencing her color because we're gonna get to Diana's apology in a second. I have Philly Diva on the line as well. I'm gonna get into that, but I definitely wanted to just give you context to everything that she said. If you're just joining us, we're talking about some problematic things that Bravo stars are saying on social media. We just covered Sergio from the Real Housewives of Dubai. Now we're talking about Diana Jenkins and something that she posted last night, today. We'll get into that in a second. All right. Matter of fact, let me just get back into what we were talking about. It's unimportant. So as I said to you before, so Philly Diva posted this, and then Diana posted this under her post saying, it can't feel good being a Black content creator. As I said to you before, when I had to read that multiple times, I said, what is she saying here? Well, Diana has now released an apology. An apology. So Diana posted this and tagged Crystal Kung Minkoff, not bringing out her minority friend. She posts this and says, Crystal Kung Minkoff woke me up screaming at me, demanding to know what I meant by this comment. I assumed, quote, Black content creator was a title referring to a page that would be focused on snarky content. I copied the term because I thought that's what it meant. I didn't realize it was referencing to you as a Black woman and a content creator. Please understand, I am not from this country, Philly Diva, so deeply sorry. I'm devastated that this was taken to mean something racially insensitive. I understand now why it was taken that way, and that was never my intention. I am truly sorry. Here's the thing, Diana Jenkins. I've noticed a pattern with you. You like to use, and I do understand, because, and this is the benefit of traveling around the world, is understanding language barriers are real. I'm still trying to understand what Black content creator, the way you formed that sentence, what that meant. What I do feel is that Andy Cohen, Bravo executives, NBC Universal executives saw how the Bravo universe got real activated after seeing this. And they were like, release an apology. And not you tagging Crystal Kung Minkoff. Oh, let me get my minority friend. She'll have my back. I don't understand what Black content creator has to do with this. And it says it can't feel good to be a Black content creator. It feels real good today. I'm a very intuitive person. Now I understand why I'm looking at you with the side eye. It wasn't the madam stuff. It's the real you that jumped out. All right, let me bring up Philly Diva, because I know Philly Diva has something to say. I'm sure.
Hi, everyone.
First of all, just tell me your intention in posting this meme.
Honestly, for those of you who have seen me in this chat and various other chats, I am not malicious. I am shady.
Yeah.
And I look, oh, excuse you. My daughter in the background saying, yes, she is. Now, we have all, for those of us who live past our 20s, decades past our 20s, we don't look the same.
Yeah.
I don't look the same as I did when I was 23. And somebody could post mine and say, oh, that ain't the same child. But what I said was in regards to the show, her coming from a poor place, war torn Sarajevo. That has been her, I don't want to say her mantra, but you know, her conversation piece, you know, getting to know her and not having, being nouveau riche, new money. Okay. So me being shady, oh, I guess the first one was the poor one, and the second one is the rich one. I mean, your face looks different. Yeah. And that is it. That was not, you know, me saying she looks disparaging in one and more beautiful in the other. It just looks like two different women. Now that's weight loss and fillers or whatever, you know, you choose to do, makeup. We all look different.
Yeah.
So when she commented, and
did she comment the first comment, or was it the Black content creators came first?
It was the first comment.
Okay.
It was the first comment.
She was talking about coming from
yes. And my immediate reaction was, but you're not addressing what I said. Yeah. And I said what I said. And keep that same energy with the person who created the meme over on Twitter. Those white content creators who have way more followers than I do. Shout out to all my followers. I thank you, because I had 6 when this posted.
Okay, girl. How many do you have now, girl?
I am reaching 1,500 in less than 24 hours. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Wow.
And that's what I meant, because at the end of the day, you were coming for me because you saw me as no one. You saw me as a person who has 6 posts. That is it. 6 posts in one night. I got my account set up. You come for me, I come for you. That's right, baby. You come for me, I come for you.
So, you know, for those that are just joining us, if you've been under a rock, there is this post that Philly Diva posted, and Diana Jenkins from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills commented. And it wasn't her first comment that got people triggered. It was the second comment where she referenced it can't feel good to be a content creator, a Black content creator, which had a lot of people thinking, like, what are you saying? She has since posted an apology. I want to ask you how you feel. First of all, when she posted the Black content creator, how did you feel about that?
I had to reread what I wrote.
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
It wasn't just you. I had to reread what I wrote because my reaction was keep that same energy with the white content creators who have way more followers. Yeah. And that is not a Black and white thing. That is an analytics Bravo sphere thing. We all know that most of those higher algorithm type accounts, those are not people of color.
No.
I had been on the scene for 3 hours before she jumped right up in there. And because I tagged her, I don't know if she has anything else to do. She got children. She got a little kid. My daughter's 7 and I'm busy. She's right here. So what are you doing, sis? But that's okay. That is her journey.
Yeah. So when she posted the whole Black content creator, and now she's since issued this apology, have you responded to the apology? I didn't see if you responded.
Well, she just unblocked me.
Oh, she blocked you after she said it?
She blocked me. She absolutely blocked me because real talk, I felt bad. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, did I say something wrong? Like, did I go too hard? Like, I usually say way meaner stuff than this. Like, I didn't think that this was that bad.
Yeah.
And I really was.
I didn't see anything wrong in what you said. And I mean, you originally posted, you were reposting something that someone, I feel like what the original post said was a lot meaner.
And they're on Twitter with a lot more followers. So that just leads me back to my point again. Like, why are you picking on the little guy? Like, I'm in here 3 hours before you jump in my comments, and I appreciate it because now you have motivated me to really see what, room number 23 is about. Oh. You have motivated me to really get into my, Bravo thing and see what I can do with this as far as on a monetary basis. You have motivated me, Ms. Jenkins, so I appreciate that. However, by doing that, now I'm gonna keep my foot on your neck.
How do you feel about her apology? Do you accept her apology?
Her apology was for the streets.
Oh.
Just like her. You know what? I'm gonna keep that one until it's proven.
Come on, as Michelle Obama, go higher.
Yes. But no, that apology was for Instagram, and because it gained traction. Again, I'm not sure what time everybody, where everybody is, but here in Philly it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. So again, it's very surreal that this is happening. I post memes on my personal page all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I tag people in my personal page all the time, and they never come for me. They
Yeah.
never come for me. They're not checking for me. So it was a little off-putting, and it was, you know, like, whoa, I did not expect that.
Yeah.
That was a black comment. Like, if you
Yeah.
want to talk about what a black comment is in the context of what she's referring the literal word black, meaning nothingness, black.
Yeah.
Clearly in my picture, I am showing you what a black content creator is. I said that I am in a space of black content creators, new, keep that same energy. So you knew what you were saying.
So
Like,
you don't believe her excuse of a language barrier?
I absolutely, she's clumsy with her words, not Sutton.
Oh, not
You want
using
to
her
say
words on
somebody's
her.
clumsy with her words. Like, what you did was activate the wrong one. I'm like, Candy, was somebody talking about her mama. You activated the wrong one. So I will now make it my weekend's mission to really just kind of go hard. And I'm not sure. She didn't think anybody would follow. She didn't. Again, I
Mm.
had maybe
She didn't think it
six.
would blow up the way that it blew up.
No, I had 6 followers. Six, maybe 15, maybe. And as I'm
Mm-mm-mm.
talking to you now, my Instagram notifications have not gone off. Chanel Iman Chanel Iman reposted my story. I live.
Wow.
Tamara Judge, like, I'm not worrying about her. I'm not worrying about her. She has she did it to herself. She did it to herself.
Well,
Other people have posted way more mean
what do
things.
you think that Bravo should do? Because here on the channel we've covered a lot of things that Bravo stars have done, and we've the most recently was the Jenny Wen situation. I posted on Twitter after all of this played out this morning. Oh, it looks like Bravo will probably be settling their discrimination lawsuit that Nene has against them. What do you think that Bravo should do in this instant? A lot of people already want to be like, oh, fire Diana, fire Diana. Like, what do you think should happen?
It's crazy because when the stuff happened with Jenny, I was in here saying, get rid of her.
Mm-hmm.
And now that it has affected me personally, I'm still kind of get rid of her. I would like to see how she responds at the reunion. Like, I would love to be able to send in a video and ask a question. Like, you apologize before you unblock me. So if a tree falls in the woods, is anybody really hearing?
Oh.
So, I mean, that's it for me.
No.
I'm never the one to stop somebody check, but she a billionaire and allegedly is a madam. So, bye.
Well, Philly Diva, anything else before I let you go? I do appreciate you taking the time out to respond to this and use our platform to put out that response.
No, I just really want to thank everyone in, the Bravo, Instagram, YouTube space that has just really shown me grace and compassion and really a very friendly, kind, and welcoming energy. Like, again, I'm just getting started. Like, I was just posting pictures from an event and a meme. So I really just appreciate everyone's good energy and vibes, and yeah, we just going to do what it do.
And remind everyone where they can follow you.
You can follow me at philly.diva on Instagram. TikTok is soon to follow. My daughter's going to make me do it, I know. So right now you can catch me on the Philly, PHILLY .diva. There is another Philly Diva.
And we'll post a link in the description of this video, because you know what we do, cite our sources. Philly Diva, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to respond to this. And I know a lot of people see that comment as just, oh, it's a racial comment, but people don't realize that as Black people, but also as Black content creators, proudly Black content creators, we receive all kinds of comments, and you'll see this as you start to embark on this journey as well, that people don't know if that was like the 10th comment that you've got about your skin color today.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I believe, no, I don't believe
it.
Diana Jenkins in her apology.
No, and it's okay. She can have it. It's for the streets.
Oh, Philly Diva, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Take care. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about a story that broke this morning that involved Philly Diva in regards to Diana Jenkins from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I know Andy Cohen right now is watching. Hey, Andy. What are you guys going to do? You dragged your feet with the whole Jenny Wen situation, and you apologized and said that you weren't going to drag your feet again. What are we going to do here with this whole Diana Jenkins? I don't believe the whole language barrier, because even in her apology about, let me read it exactly again, because that's how much it didn't make sense. So Diana Jenkins from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has issued an apology. She says in regards to her apology, I assumed, quote, Black content creator was a title referring to a page that would be focused on snarky content. Because it's Black, it's snarky? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. As I said to you before, language barriers are real, and things can be misconstrued. We've had multiple people from around the world call into the channel and say things that people from the US, people of color from the US would be like, what does she mean by that? And they teach us like, well, in Australia or in this particular part of we don't see that word in that way. We do use that word regularly, and we understand that. This situation is not that situation. And you tagging your person of color friend, it's giving exactly what you meant in the original post. All right. I'm going to drop the call-in link for you guys to call in and weigh in, because you know what we do here. We allow you guys to share your thoughts. But those of you that are going to be calling in, again, this is not for you to rip into Diana. It's to share your thoughts and feelings on the situation and what you think Bravo should do, because as I said to you before, they're watching. Let me just drop the call-in link here. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Alexandra says it's giving Jenny Wen. Let me just say thank you. We got a couple of super chats. I appreciate you guys sending in super chats. You really didn't have to. Mrs. Howe? I presume, or yeah. Crystal accused Sutton of being problematic, even though she's the only woman in the cast to make an effort to befriend the two women of color in the group. Now correct Diana for being, quote, clumsy with words. Thank you so much for the super chat. Kim, thank you so much for the super chat. Kim says, Kempire, I love your reporting and content. Keep it up. XO from Alabama. Thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate that. Exactly. Thank you so much for the super chat. Exactly says, remember, she couldn't travel for the first 18 years of her life. Now she has to fly private. I couldn't walk the first year of my life, and now I run. Okay. Exactly. Thank you so much for the super chat. Norma, thank you so much for the super chat. Norma says, Bravo needs to have a town hall meeting, or you, Kempire. Well, this sort of is our town hall meeting, to address this plethora of racist atmosphere. I already follow Philly. Proud of you, girl. And here's the thing. I always believe that these types of things start at the top. That could be the top of Bravo. That could be the top of the production company. That could be the top of NBC Universal. But word on the street, things that I've seen and heard allegedly, according to sources, is that there's a reason why this continues to be an issue. There's a reason why Bravo allegedly, NBC Universal allegedly protects these people. There is a problem. And this is why a lot of you say, this is why I can't watch any of these Bravo shows. And that puts us in a conundrum as Black content creators, we want to support shows like Love Match Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta, the women of color that are on the Real Housewives of Dubai. We want to support them because now they have an opportunity to be in the front of millions of people and influence people that look like them. All right, we have a long line of people backstage, so I want to get to some of the callers that are backstage. Let's do that. Rasani's backstage. I'm going to bring her up. What's going on, Rasani?
I wasn't expecting to be first. Hi,
You must have clicked that right on time, Rasani. All
right
right.
on time. First, I want to say to Philadelphia, I'm sorry that you had to experience that in such a public way as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not sorry that it's gotten your likes up and your following up. So I'm happy about that for you. Cha-ching. Keep on strutting, girl. Diana, you can take your apology and go. It's not genuine and it's not sincere. You knew exactly what you were doing when you were doing it. And secondly, if you're going to do a genuine, sincere apology, why are we tagging Crystal?
Right?
Shouldn't the tag just be to Philly Diva? Philly Diva,
who she had blocked at the time. Philly Diva was blocked at the time.
So you block me and then how was I supposed to see the apology if I'm blocked? I'm sorry. Somebody explain me. Sorry, I'm confused. But I never liked her. I said it. I was gonna try to give her a chance, and I was a little bit open. I did, but now Diana can go. I'm very curious to know though. This is if Andy's gonna pretend as if he doesn't know anything about this.
How do you think he would?
Because like these things. Sorry.
How do you think he would be able to do that?
I wasn't on social media. I don't know. I didn't see it. How big is the news of this, by the way?
Very big. He's been tagged multiple times, as many times as I've been tagged. So I know he's seen it.
Oh, okay. So now we're gonna wait to see how long Andy and Bravo address this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say maybe this time next week.
It better be sooner than that. All right, Rasani, thank you so much for calling in.
Philadiva, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry for you in the way that it happened, but I'm happy for you. You guys have a lovely weekend. You too, Kempire. And hi, mods. Bye.
Okay. In My Opinion is backstage. We're going to bring her up as well. What's going on, In My Opinion?
Hey, Kempire, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Blessed by the best. But let me tell you something. Okay? I'm going to tell you this. The problem is when these people get on these social media pages and stuff and they think that they can say any and everything. This was not a language barrier problem. This was an elitist problem. She felt like because she's on TV, she felt like that because Philly Diva was a nobody to her, that she was a nobody to anybody. That's what the problem came in at. She felt like she could do it because she thought she would get away with it. No, she's not gonna attack you that have plenty of people following, thousands of millions of people following you. She's not gonna attack you. She's not gonna attack the white people because she feels like she relates to them. She's not gonna attack DJ Richie Sky because he's got too many followers. She's not gonna attack those people, but she saw Philly Diva as being beneath her. Somebody that didn't matter, wasn't important. But what you don't know is when you come from one of us, you come for us all. So, baby, when you came for Philly Diva, you came for me. Now, in case you didn't know, we're proud to be Black content creators, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with being black. No. So what you said didn't hurt us. It was the fact that you thought you were going to get away with it because you attacked somebody you thought was beneath you. And if Bravo don't get these people off my screens, I'm going to start a petition. Now I'm starting to think Nene should win her lawsuit. Really, what was she going through?
I said it. I said I feel as if now, I originally thought that they were going to settle this lawsuit, but I think they're going to settle with the quickness.
Well, this is the thing. I don't think, let me tell you something. First of all, Nene lawsuit, she said she's not really looking for the monetary value. I think she is, but she said she ain't.
Yeah.
But she said she wants to make it a bigger issue. She wants to let people know really what's going on behind the screen. And because they gave her this gag contract or whatever, she can't say whatever it is that she got these receipts for. So the only way she could do it was to, take them to court. So then she can release these receipts.
Okay.
I can't wait to see what these receipts is because Bravo look like they've been clowning us black people for a long time behind our backs and just thinking that we weren't gonna never see it. And I'm so tired of it because we're the ones that give y'all those clicks and views and watch y'all TV screens. So while y'all taking up for these elitist behaviors, those are not the ones that's giving you those likes and views that y'all getting paid off of. It's off us black content creators that you think are beneath you.
Yeah. All
Have
right.
a great day, Kempire.
Thank you so much. In my opinion, we appreciate you.
Okay, appreciate you.
Bye. Guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking about some problematic behavior from a couple of Bravo stars, including Sergio from the Real Housewives of Dubai, and some old tweets from 2016 that have resurfaced. And we're talking about Diana Jenkins. In the comment section of, longtime caller of our channel, Philly Diva, for those that are wondering how you can follow Philly Diva, I will be posting her Instagram account in the description of this video as well. Let's get to some more callers. I have Ashley backstage. What's going on, Ashley?
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, yes, you're good. Okay. I just have to say that I knew there was a reason why I wore my Heavy on the Black Woman t-shirt today. It was a reason. Something felt in my soul like, girl, put that shirt on. And obviously, this is why, because Diana has lost her ever-loving mind completely. And I was just saying to like a Bravo chat, I was like, yo, like something is not right about her. Something ain't right in the buttermilk. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm just like, what is going on here? She really showed herself. Because what do you mean? Like, what does being a Black content creator have to do with anything? It had a certain type of undertone, and I didn't like it at all. Yeah. And also, Bravo Hysterian, she is a white woman, but she said she better not use her language barrier as an excuse. This is even before she had an apology, and that's exactly what she did.
She has a history of doing that.
Yep. It's like, girl, somebody was like, you've been here for 20 plus years now. Stop. You know what you're doing. And she does know what she's doing. And I just have to say, shout out to Philly Diva. Like, I followed her immediately. Jonathan Chandler had posted it. And I was like, what? And then I was like, I was one of the people who tagged you. I tagged all of the Black content creators. Like, y'all need to see this because she needs to be exposed. Like, enough is enough. Something ain't right here. And I do feel like she targeted her. You targeted her because you thought that she wasn't going to have, nobody was going to be in her corner and nobody was going to have her back. But one thing about Black people and maybe other allies as well, we don't come for that. I was about to cuss us.
Please don't.
I was like, I caught myself. We don't come for that. And this is, I'm so disgusted by it. It makes me not even want to watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and stick with my loyalty to Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to deal with this.
Very similar to the Jenny Wen situation. It was very uncomfortable watching Jenny those last few episodes with her.
Yes, it's just like, I'm going to give you my live viewership. No, I'm not going to keep doing that. And it just sucks because I ride for Garcelle and her shadiness. But like, I can't keep watching this with people like, with the racist undertone, it's enough for me. And Bravo is really doing it. I just can't. Y'all need to do better with people you're hiring. Because this right here is just absolutely incorrect, not right. And in my opinion, she better preach because she was absolutely right with everything that she said. Yeah. And I'm going to need Andy, hello, Andy. If you're watching, I'm going to need you to say something. Like, enough is enough. I'm going to need you to say something. I'm going to need Bravo to say something.
Before I let you go, Ashley, when I was preparing for this story, I was like, Andy still hasn't said anything in regards to the human rights groups coming out and slamming Real Housewives of Dubai. You don't have to comply with all the conditions that they were asking, but you could respond. In Dubai, shout out to those of you that watch our channel in Dubai. They've been reaching out to me and give me some tea. But one of the things that they said, before the show airs in Dubai, they have their own disclaimer. We don't even have a disclaimer here in America.
Sure don't.
I'm going to need y'all to do better. Okay.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. And he needs to say something at the reunion if, Miss Diana Jenkins or whatever, whoever she is, actually shows up. Like, you need to ask her about this. And I don't want to see her on my screen, period, no more.
All right, Ashley.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye. All right. Let me just say thank you. We have quite a few people backstage. Miss Howe, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, Crystal, was this dark enough for you? Unless you plan to address this at the reunion, both of you can get off my screen. Love you, Kemp. And it's House. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure. Look, I'm bad with pronunciations. I apologize. No, oh God, I sound like Diana right now. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Samara, thank you so much for the super chat. Samara says, and Diana had the nerve to say Sutton's words are clumsy. And thank you so much for the super chat. Always supporting us, our channel. She says, hiya, post Pilates class and enjoying a mate latte. Okay, and just sending love and support. Someone please fill me in. I hope you've been filled in since you said this super chat. Joey, thank you so much for the super chat. Joey says, is Diana really a Leo? No, we already figured this out. As she told Kyle August 23rd, I'm fire. Or is she a Scorpio? Reported October 24th. So we don't even know her real birthday? Thank you so much, Joey. Nia, thank you for the super chat. Nia says, just got here, but if Philly Diva's Instagram is her name, why use the black content creator comment? She knew what she was doing. Yeah, I mean, her apology... No. Jag, thank you so much for the super chat. Jag says, just getting caught up. Whoa, unbelievable how brazen she said that. Imagine what she says behind closed doors. I have a feeling more stuff is going to come out between her and Sergio. I feel like more stuff is going to come out. Jag continues and says, who's clumsy with their words now? Is Lisa going to make her own it? Okay. I'm going to bring up some more callers. Aaron D, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Aaron?
Hi.
How are you?
I just wanted to say I love Philly Diva. I was one of her followers yesterday during the day. I was so excited. I'm also in Philly.
Oh.
And Philly, I'm just so mad. So just wanted to send love to Philly.
Oh, thank you so much for calling in, Aaron.
Bye.
Bye. Oh. Rakita's Closet, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Rakita?
Hey, Kemp.
Hey.
So as a Black content creator, we have to find a way to have these platforms and these networks have some accountability. Because with us, I'm a content creator. So I get when I quote unquote boycott a platform, I'm not so much as hurting the platform as I am the YouTuber or the actor or the reality star. So if we, for example, boycott Beverly Hills, we're hurting our girl Garcelle.
Yeah.
So it's like we're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And in 2022, our accountability can't be just telling Andy how we feel or telling Bravo how we feel or cussing somebody out, reading somebody out. We have to do more, because I'm going to tell you one thing about a bigot and a racist. They will learn how to keep that under control when you mess with their pockets, because that's all they care about is their money at this point, because you can't rely on human decency and you definitely ain't relying on respect at this point.
Yeah.
So I think especially Black content creators, I get it. We have allies. I get it. We have humans that know right from wrong and that despise racism and bigotry as much as we do. But we as a community, we can't rely on other people. We need to figure out as a community what we need to do to hold these people accountable, because I'm tired of the clumsy words. I'm tired of the I didn't know. In 2022, there's a whole Google situation where you can find out. There's a whole
Or you could just not say anything.
Or you could just not say anything. Or you can learn what's appropriate and what's not. And at the end of the day, I don't believe in the whole I didn't know, because whenever you say something nasty, whenever you say something hateful, there's something in your spirit that lets you know that it's not right. There's something there. So the whole I don't know, I clumsy, yeah, whatever. You can go ahead and kick rocks. But I don't think boycotting Beverly Hills or boycotting the network is the way to go, because I'm not trying to hurt my people. Like, I'm not trying to spite my nose to get my face. Is that how
And I know
saying goes?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. And some people in the chat are saying, oh, Garcelle will be fine. No, Garcelle will be fine. However, the perfect example, it's a recent example. The Real Housewives of New York. Ebony K. Williams was on that show,
right,
calling out problematic behavior from her castmates. All of a sudden, they don't want to have a reunion. All of a sudden, oh, now Roni is up in the air. All of a sudden, now she is unemployed.
But see, here's the thing about Garcelle will be fine.
Yeah.
Why we have to sacrifice Garcelle's paper for the mistake of that jerk?
Real.
Okay.
Just saying.
It's let's not sacrifice one of our own because that jerk messed up. Let's figure out another way where we're not pretty much hurting the victim of the situation just to make sure we get to the perpetrator. So I don't know how we're gonna figure it out, but we too smart not to. We need come on.
We do it all the time. Black people and people of color have created many things.
Yeah,
so.
Very true. So look, let's work on it. All right. I know it's a long. I'm gonna let you guys go.
Thank you so much, Rakita. Rakita,
Right,
before you go though, since you are a Black content creator, where can people follow you and follow your content?
Oh, right here on YouTube, Rakita's Closet. But I focus on luxury shopping. I got a shopping habit. I don't know what's my problem, but I be spending money, honey. But here on YouTube.
Do me a favor, send it to me in the Texan community. That way I can link it also in the description of this video for those that want to follow and support.
I got you. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Kemp.
Bye. All right. Guys who are just joining us, like the video. That way, more people can see this. More people that cover this type of news will show up on your algorithm. More Black content creators will start to show up on your algorithm by liking the video. I'm not just saying that so that you can like my video. It's the truth. That's how these algorithm works, okay? All right. Robin, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Robin?
Well, here we go, Kempire.
Uh-oh.
Every time I call in, I feel like I'm like that one person who is like half in and half out of reality TV. And guess what? Here we are. Bravo has been problematic for a long time as it relates to race, racial issues, discrimination. This time, because they've been so problematic, I really think that they've crossed the line. They've broken that fourth wall. We're seeing so much of suddenly like reality is encroaching upon their production, their pre-production, and the production companies can't get a hold of the people in their real lives to hold them back from the reality. And I think that this exposure is going to do a couple of things. Yeah, you're right, because before I didn't think that Nene had a bat's chance in hell of getting any money. But it's like, let's give her something, shut her up, and make her go away because this thing is getting too big. This is the kind of thing that's needed to bring the reality back to the reality. And I could go down the line with all these different Bravo shows and how not Black they are. And speaking of Black, earlier you said Crystal, and by the way, you know I don't watch Beverly Hills. But you said that I only watch the recaps because they're so good. So you said that she tagged the other person of color, Crystal. Yes. See, that's where the thing gets murky too, because suddenly she's going to loop into that whole notion of the POC when we're talking about Black, and they think that we're going to be bamboozled into believing that we're now suddenly everybody under the same umbrella. You know what? I'm an ally to the Asian community, but I ain't Asian. So, you know, if you want to talk about it, this is a Black thing. This is a Black thing. It's not about people of color. And this is the kind of issue that has surfaced, and we need to call this thing a thing. No. Oh, and by the way, I sent you something in a text just now, and when you read it, you're going to be happy I sent it to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Robin, for calling in.
Have a good Friday. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. All right, guys. Speaking of the Texan community, this is where you guys can also drop me information as well. This is also where I alert you. I apologize to the Texan community. It's been a busy day. I created this live very last minute, so I did not send out a text this morning for this live, but apparently the notifications were working because we have over almost 1,500 of you in the building. We're going to take some more callers. I did have a couple of, okay. Angelique, thank you so much for the super chat. Angelique says, it's a struggle day. Thank you for the commentary. Also, where are Garcelle's Black Hollywood friends? Where the King's Tower crew? Well, Cherie's supposed to show up, I don't know if next episode or the following episode. And I think part of the reason why we're getting Cherie on the show is because of some of the things that have been happening in the Real Housewives franchise. Thank you so much, Angelique, for the super chat. Yolanda said, Bravo had no problem scolding Kenya recently for the Native American costume she wore. The fact that they even allowed Kenya to go to that party with that on, they filmed it and didn't see anything wrong with it until people's reaction. We've talked about that multiple times, all of that. So part of me feels like it was like a setup, because I'm just like, you saw her show up in that and no one was like, Kenya, Let's not even go there right now. Get another costume. All right. Jada, I'm going to bring you up. Hold on. There we go. Hey, Jada.
Hi, Kempire. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous. This is my first time calling
It's
into a live, but like, I'm always here. I'm always watching. I followed you actually when you were doing Real Housewives of Potomac recaps with Grace Report.
Yes.
So like, been loving you ever since. And I just recently decided to get into content creating, like, but I'm in a different aspect, like true crime, Black history. But I'm from Canada, yeah, and I focus on it from like a victim's perspective. But one thing that I noticed when you read out the comments, first of all, I was clutching my imaginary pearls. I was like, what is happening right now? But she was purposely teetering on the line of racist and shady. So then she would be able to retreat and be like, oh, I'm just being shady. I didn't mean it to be about race. Girl, we all know that you meant it about race. Like, stand 10 toes down on that because we know what you meant. But I feel really bad for Philly Diva that she's in this predicament, but also like, get your coin, girl, get your bag, secure it, because now this is giving you an opportunity. Bravo needs to get rid of her and her musty, crusty husband because we don't care for them anyways, okay? This is also my opinions. This is not reflecting the opinions of Kempire. Yes, they're musty, crusty selves. The subtle racism, we've had enough. Bravo needs to get it together or just be gone because like we're kind of sick of it. We go on there for entertainment, not to be reminded of the hardships and the pain that we experience on a day-to-day basis. So to be in this space as a content creator and then have to deal with racism from the people that you're talking about for entertainment purposes, it doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. And we've had enough of it.
Yeah.
But yes, also, I don't know if you saw, this is unrelated, but apparently Kobe got Miss Emily pregnant again. And they had a baby.
Shut up.
They had a baby girl.
No, I meant to press that. 90
And they had a baby girl.
No. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
No, I was saying, please say it ain't so. Okay.
No, I saw it and I tagged you in it. And then immediately I went back to get a screenshot and the post was gone. So I think they got in trouble for posting it. But yes, apparently they got pregnant. She had a baby girl. They're still living with her parents. And at the reunion, she's about 3 to 4 months pregnant. So we have to keep an eye out for that belly. But Mr. Kobe is he's not going to be able to get out. He's stuck there. He is stuck there. Our man is stuck.
Okay, Jada, do us a favor. As a Black content creator, I want to support you. So send me your information so that we can post it in the description of this video.
Okay, sounds good. I will do that. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye. First of all, Jada's YouTube channel sounds interesting. True crime. I like a little mystery. See, that's the great thing about YouTube. There's so many great. I know some of you probably think I watch pop culture stuff. No, I report on pop culture stuff. I don't watch that. I watch tech stuff. This true crime thing sounds interesting too. Like, what? There's so many interesting things on YouTube. Y'all still sleeping on YouTube. All right. Really BTV, thank you so much for the super chat. You're right, Kempire. Us Black content creators need to support each other. This is getting out of hand at Bravo. And everyone follow Really BTV. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. DC Diva, thank you so much for the super chat. In my opinion, nails it again. And Kempire, you continue to exemplify black excellence. Thank you. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. GD, thank you so much for the super chat. GD says, Nene definitely going to win the lawsuit. Bravo has a pattern. I don't even think this is going to go to trial, especially after today. I definitely don't think that this lawsuit is going to go to trial. All right. Oh, I'm going to post the call link for a couple more people. However, guys, we are going to be live at 5 p.m. Eastern to celebrate the legacy of Wendy Williams. If you didn't know, I did a report telling you that today would be the last episode of the Wendy Williams show. A lot of you were like, let's celebrate her. So we're going to celebrate Wendy Williams' legacy today at 5 p.m. Eastern. The link is now available. I believe I also posted the link in the Kempire Daily YouTube chat. We're live on multiple platforms. TikTok, I see you guys. I appreciate you being here for this report as well and tapping your screens. And thank you for becoming subscribers there as well. We're live on Facebook, The Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter. And we're covering the story. Bravo stars, I'm going to use that word loosely, Sergio from the Real Housewives of Dubai, who has been showing up on our screens begrudgingly. I don't know why he's there. Some old tweets from 2016 have surfaced from him where he's using the N-word. And as I said before, I feel like there's more going to come out. Allegedly. And then we had Philly Diva be bombarded by Diana Jenkins from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in her comment section, mentioning, I still don't understand it. I still don't understand it. Saying to her, it can't feel good being a Black content creator. I can't tell you the amount of times I've read that sentence over and over again, thinking, what does she mean by that? It can't feel good being a Black content creator. All right. Oh, I didn't even send the link. Sorry, y'all. Jacob, thank you so much for the super chat. Jacob says, have you heard Carlos King talk about Ebony K. Williams being on Young New York? No, I have not. Did he mention that on the Juicy Scoop podcast? Janice is telling me yes. Okay. I haven't had time, y'all. I've been trying to prepare for this show, the Wendy tribute. I didn't have time. Maybe after everything today, I will get to it. Thank you so much for letting me know. So that will be interesting. I'm not surprised that Ebony's going to be on something else. I'm not surprised that Carlos is scooping up some of Bravo's Black stars for his own stuff. Don't be surprised if you see a Love and Marriage Atlanta. He sort of hinted at that on his show Nightcap with Carlos King. So, all right, we got a line of people backstage. All right, I'm gonna bring up Janice first, though. Okay, hold on. Hey, Janice, long time no see.
Long time no see. I've been involved in a project at work, so I'm working from home today. I don't have to work on the project today. I am late for a conference call, and that's okay. They're going to talk about something stupid, and I'm just like, I don't even know why we're having the call. All right, so a couple things. Sergio. I don't like Sergio. It's nice that Carolyn Stansbury found herself a new boy toy. Apparently, this guy has his own money. I had to do a little research on that. So, because I didn't know who he was. Why would I, right?
Unless you follow soccer.
Right. It has to do with soccer. But, I don't want to upset the chat. But every once in a while, Trump supporters kind of seem to fall into this kind of thing, right? Where something from their past comes out. So I'm just going to leave Sergio alone. That'll happen, whatever happens with him. Yeah. But Diana Jenkins, that's a real problem. Didn't Bravo come out and say after the whole Vanderpump Rules thing all blew up that they were going to change how they were going to look into people's backgrounds before they came onto a show? And here we go.
We got Jenny Wen after that.
Right. And they didn't do their due diligence with Diana Jenkins. They just went, ooh, a real uber rich person. Ooh, we need to have her because she's controversial. And I'm just like, she's controversial, yes. And until the past episode, when she started talking about her book 23, I had forgotten what her controversy was. And then when they started showing the pictures out of that, I went, oh, that's what it was. And I remember all that stuff, but she didn't want to talk about it. So I put it in the chat. I think she's a one and done anyways. I have not been able to really kind of, number one, follow her storyline. Number two, she's very condescending to everyone in that group, except for Erica Girardi, which I don't understand that at all. So maybe they see each other for what they really are and they can bond over that. I don't really know. But I don't like her anyways, so I was hoping she was going to be a one and done. But Andy Cohen and Bravo, shame on you. You have dropped the ball again in vetting new people coming to any of your shows. And I mean any of the shows. And that's really all I've got to say. And I miss you guys and I love you guys and see you later.
Thank you, Janice. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. All right. We have a full backstage. All right. We're going to take these callers. Again, be mindful of any profanity. We don't want it. Any derogatory comments. I'm just putting out the disclaimer, not assuming that you guys are going to. We have pretty good callers. Just a reminder. And a reminder that the opinions of the callers do not represent myself or the Kempire LLC or any of our advertisers. Okay. All right. Adrian's backstage. I'm going to bring Adrian up. What's going on, Adrian?
Oh, shoot. You will call me while I got chicken in my mouth. Daggone it. That is so Black. Jesus.
No.
Okay. First of all, shout out to Philly Diva. No, I don't accept her little raggedy apology. First of all, this woman is not fresh off the boat. She has been here long enough. She understands American culture in any other aspect, but somehow when it comes to race, she don't get it. I don't believe that. This woman is deeply European. She grew up in the bedrock of white supremacy. She knew exactly what her comment was when she was saying it. I'm tired of these people saying little slick stuff and then insulting our intelligence with, oh, I didn't really mean it like that, or it was just a joke, or it was taken out of context. No, it wasn't. There is no way in the world you mistook the word black content creator for anything other than referring to a black person. And it's an assault on my intelligence that you would even try to explain it away any other way. You should just apologize immediately. I mean, I still want to see you off the show, but you could at least try to save some face if you would just outright apologize. But it's when they try to spin is, oh no, it wasn't really that, it meant this, and now you're insulting me on top of the first insult you threw. I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of this network. Our black viewership, their black viewership, these content creators have been supporting this network for over a decade. When Real Housewives of OC in New York came out, nobody was really rocking with that. It was RHOA, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Nene. She, to a certain extent, she did hold that network on her. She was carrying that network on her back. They're the ones, that black viewership, those black cast members were the ones that blew this network up. And then all of these, since YouTube creators have blown up, reviewing these, and then Married to Medicine came. And they're just constantly, they have these racist people, they're saying racist stuff, like all the stuff that happened with Southern Charm, all the stuff that happened on Vanderpump Rules, all these little comments. They just always have people on these shows in our faces saying this little slick stuff. Even the so-called shade and backhanded stuff that Kyle was saying to Garcelle, is out of pocket. And so they rely on our viewership and then turn around and insult us and slap us in the face with this stuff. And I'm getting kind of sick of it. I'm hoping that Carlos King and OWN can give us something else that doesn't always turn into ratchetness and love and hip hop. Like, give me quality friend groups and different drama and different cast of characters and stuff. We want it. That's why we like Dubai, because there's a rainbow of women and an array of women displayed there, and friendships and stuff displayed there. Give us more of that. But you got to get these daggone, and it's anti-black racism specifically. I can't stand somebody calling us people of color. I'm not a person of color. I'm a black woman. This is anti-black racism, and we as a people need to start calling that out specifically. Racism is too general of a term. This right here is anti-black racism, and we need to be strong enough to say that and call that out for what it is. But anyway, let me go. Let me finish eating. All right, I gotta go.
All right, Adrian.
All right, babe. All right, see you later.
All right, Kimmy, I'm gonna bring you up, guys. If you're just joining us, be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. DeConti, thank you so much for the super chat. DeConti says Diana wrote black with a capital B, so she was definitely referring to black people. Her explanation doesn't make sense. Well, I'm glad it doesn't make sense to everybody, because I thought, I was like, I don't understand what she's saying here. And thank you so much for the super chat. And says, I understand not boycotting Bravo and supporting Garcelle. However, this is triggering for many. Mind your mental health. This feels gross, much like the Jenny situation. Thank you, Anne. Okay. Kimmy, I'm going to bring you up. Hold on. Hey, Kimmy.
Hey, how are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm so excited to be on here. But yeah, I agree with everyone on here, especially this whole Nayan situation. It's the same thing as the Jen Win situation. Same thing with the Crystal situation. Like, I agree with the caller before. Black is different from POC. Our struggles are different. We noticed that a POC person like Jen Win was definitely not for us. Same with Crystal and all that. I'm kind of sick and tired of all of this hate, all this anger, all of this disrespect towards us Black people, especially as Black women. It's reaching to the point where it's almost as if they're doing this on purpose to get viewership, doing this on purpose to get everybody talking. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. I'm going to start supporting people that support us and bless us. I'm no longer supporting those who curse us, especially as us Black women and all of that. And I understand what the other caller was saying about, like, for Garcelle and all of that, like the situation that happened with Ebony K. Williams and all. I understand that. I get that. But it reaches to the point, like she said, and I totally agree, we need to figure out something else to do to make sure that we are secure. Because at this point, I'm just now switching to OWN television and supporting Carlos King. Yes, some of his shows might be a little ratchet, but I think it's going to get there where it's going to be polished and clean, where we can finally see us thriving and being in with our coins and, doing all that stuff. So I'm here to bless those that bless me, and I'm not there to be support those who curse us. So that's all I got to say.
All right, Kimmy. Thank you so much for calling in.
No problem.
Bye. All right. We're going to take some more callers, guys. I'm going to bring up Make It Make Sense. What's going on, Make It Make Sense?
No, what did Carlos do to anybody? How he get caught in the crossfire, Kimmy?
He's not in the crossfire. They're supporting him.
No, she called him ratchet.
I mean,
I know Kimmy. I like Kimmy. I just want to first say it feels great to be a Black content creator. It does not feel great to have some woman who doesn't have any sense of who she is telling us what we should feel like. Like what is this? It took Bravo 12 years to make Beverly Hills #1, and they're gonna cast Dirty D.
Just saying.
Dirty D had the audacity to say that Sutton is clumsy with her words, but this is what you're tweeting. Like, you're worth $300 million. Why are you tweeting some person that you have no idea, but you know enough to know that they are a content creator and that they are Black? I do not believe what she's saying whatsoever, and I don't believe that any of the audience is naive enough to believe that she did not mean what she said.
Yeah.
As a person whose family really instilled giving back to the community, I absolutely hate when somebody uses their philanthropic endeavors as a get out of jail free card. Earlier in that thread, somebody was talking about her alleged shady past with being an escort and a blow up doll and all these other things. And the first thing she says is, "Oh, I did this for my country," or, "I did this for the AIDS research." Why do those two paths don't cross? That makes absolutely no sense. You can be a philanthropic person for your country and still have racist views. What?
She likes
That's
to
not
deflect
all the time. And then it got me to thinking, because I really didn't pay too much attention to Diana on the show. If we're just being honest, nothing about her is just like that wonderful. It's not like she's just the picture of beauty. Kathy Hilton has more money. All these women have a lot of things. So it's not like somebody saying that they have $300 million is new. We've seen it. We have a Hilton on the show. So she was talking to Sutton about how classless it is to mention Lisa Rinna being at her table. However, now we know everything that you've done. We know that you financially backed the AIDS research. What was the charity? The
Elton John AIDS Foundation.
Well, isn't that tacky? If you're doing it from your heart, why do we need to know? It's not like it needs to be on your resume. So I got my one good eye on her. I would love
one
it.
good eye. I thought you had two good eyes.
No, I got one that sees shade and trash.
You know what?
All I'm saying is people need to look out for that. If somebody says or does something horrible, and the first thing they go to is, well, I'm a good person, because that typically means you're not that great of a person and you have ulterior motives.
This week too. Look, straight shooter.
Who said that?
Sutton.
Oh, Lord. It feels great to be a Black content creator. This woman will not put us down because she is beneath us. She might have more money in the grand scheme, but I mean, based on the way that the streets are saying she got the money, work wasn't honest, but it paid the bills.
Speaking of Black content creators, let people know where they can follow you, Mems.
Make It Make Sense on YouTube, and I am Make It Make Sense now on Instagram. Who knows? One day you might be seeing Kempire on my show, or me do something with Kempire soon. But
is that it?
That's when you say yeah. No, that's it. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you. Make It Make Sense.
Everybody has a great weekend.
You too. Bye. All right. Everybody trying to have me do something, asking me on live. Y'all know I'm busy. I'll try. I will try. Look. All right. Yeah, let's get to more callers, guys. We have quite a few people. All right, we're gonna take Cephas is backstage, Sebastian, Sem, I think it's Semhar, Dorit, not Dorit's mom's black friend, and Miss Brooklyn Diamond and Miss Bernice. We're gonna take those callers and then we're going to wrap this up. Don't forget, guys, we will be live at 5 p.m. Eastern to celebrate the legacy of Wendy Williams and the Wendy Williams Show. So set your reminders for that. Let's bring up Cephas. What's going on, Cephas?
Hey, Kempire, how are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great. First and foremost, sorry for Philly Diva. You know, I hope she's doing well with all this situation and for being bombarded with all this racist nonsense, for potentially being reposted in it. And I'm sure her notifications have been going off all day. So I hope she's in better spirits. And second of all, didn't I tell you just yesterday that Diana could go?
Yeah.
Yeah. She had the entire audacity to call Sutton clumsy and awkward with her words, and yet here we are, and look at how karma works. Didn't even take all of 6 episodes and her first season to be exposed for anti-Black, racist, and just having zero accountability. So not only can Diana go, I think they could just clean house entirely over at Bravo. I'm just really tired of them and their anti-Blackness, but meanwhile also building your franchise off of the backs of Black women. So that's all I have to say for now. Because I know I was like super long-winded yesterday. I apologize for that. But you know, you enjoy the rest of your Friday.
You too. Thanks, Cephas. All right. I'm gonna bring up Sebastian Shade next. What's going on? Oh, hold on. Sorry. When someone hangs up, that's what happens. All right, Sebastian, thoughts?
I told you guys this yesterday. I literally said this is a European Karen, and look at what unfolds.
You did say that. This is your fault.
This yesterday. I'm not really shocked about Diana. I think she's very condescending. She's very mischievous. She's very, let's not say that word on this platform, but we all know what I'm thinking. It has to do with Jeffrey Epstein. That's the only thing I'm going to say. She's very weird. I personally think that this content creator, I give you all kudos because you brought out an inner person who has hateful heart. That's what you did. That's why I love content creators. I love them all. I'm not one yet. Hopefully soon. That's in the talks. We'll see that.
Not in the talks.
I'm planning. I'm not one yet, but I love all of you guys because you guys are doing the best job you can. This is not, and we're not trying to cancel her. I'm not trying to cancel her, but she should be held accountable. She should be held accountable. Bravo needs to remove her because she doesn't even deliver anything on the Housewives. So what? I don't see her point. Why didn't they give Cherie the housewife spot and put her as the friend of? Anyways, Kempire, have a nice Friday.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, you too, Sebastian. All right. I'm going to bring up, I believe this is Semhar. Right, Semhar?
Yep, it's Semhar. I just have a couple things. I just wanted to say, one, I want to thank you for going live with this so we can hold Philly Diva in a safe space and love. You know, you never know what somebody might feel hearing stuff like that. So thank you for doing that. And then also to Philly Diva, know that, you know, you have a space that people are supporting you with love. I am following you now, so I hope you get more followers. But I put this in the chat. I know I'm not really hoping or knowing that Andy or Bravo will say something, but I just want to say they better not say Happy Juneteenth on Monday before they address this. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. So
thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Don't forget it's Juneteenth on Sunday, but it will be observed. It is a federal holiday. It will be observed on Monday. That sent me for. I was like, wait a second. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, we're covering this story because, like Semhar said, I felt the need that I could have easily did a pre-recorded video and talked about this, but I always like having a conversation because although we cover pop culture news, we don't get necessarily down in the muck with a lot of these very, 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 very serious things. But when we talk about race, when we talk about the things that Bravo has been accused of over the years, and they're dealing with a recent, I think a couple of discrimination lawsuits, I felt the need for our community and our subscribers to have this conversation on multiple platforms. So I appreciate you all engaging and having this conversation and being, open to having the conversation. And everyone in the chat, I see you guys, you're handling this conversation in a mature way. Most of you, look, most of you. Hi Vibe, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi Vibe says, one thing that people with racist views do is gaslight after they've been caught. Black is and always has been used to describe a race globally. Hi Vibe, thank you so much for the super chat. Adam, thank you so much. Adam from Dubai. Adam says, hey Kempire, sorry I'm late, but who's clumsy with words now? Oh. Adam, thank you so much. We have quite a few people that listen and watch in Dubai. I got an email yesterday, but I'll talk more about that when we talk about the Real Housewives Dubai next week. As I said, I already mentioned it here because we were talking about Sergio and some old tweets resurfacing allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. But for those of you that post on Twitter, understand, even when you delete it, it's not really deleted. Just saying. All right. Dorit's mom's black friend. You up? What's going on, Dorit's mom's black friend?
Hi, darling. How are you?
Oh, well, how are you?
I'm good. Oh, you know what I saw you? I'm Trinidadian, by the way. So almost like you are my Taurus brother in Caribbean, and you are my Taurus brother in Zodiac. But the first thing I wanted to address was Sergio is from Spain, and they have a very racist reputation, especially against Africans, just in case you guys didn't know that. So nothing he posts will surprise me.
Oh.
Now, I want to bring up the situation with Diana and Sutton. Sutton is very clumsy and awkward with her words, but the difference between Sutton and Diana is I think Diana's smarter. Diana did a double entendre, meaning two meanings, right? With Black content creator. Now, Sutton doesn't think she's racist, whereas I feel like Diana is more comfortable being ignorant. And I don't want to call her racist, but I feel like Diana is more comfortable being, because, she's from that world. She's surrounded by, I'm not even going to mention those two fools' names, but she was surrounded by ignorant people. And people who've proven to be ignorant and racist, aka the person who wanted to, build the wall, aka this is the kind of discrimination I like, that I did prefer when Epstein didn't want Black women or Black girls. I love that discrimination. Do whatever you want, even though he was foul, but that's the type of thing I'm talking about. She's comfortable being around ignorant people like that, openly ignorant people. That's the difference between Sutton and Diana. Sutton, let me tell you, I very much within me believe Sutton is completely racist. I just think Sutton doesn't know she's racist. There's a tendency with white people to believe that because they're not surrounded by a campfire wearing white garments, that they're racist. If the racism doesn't look like they're part of a Klan meeting, they don't think they're racist, but they engage in that similar racist behavior. That's what I think Sutton's problem is. I think Sutton does a lot of ignorant things, a lot of racist and problematic things. Never forget, season 11, episode 3 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Sutton said, oh, don't you hate it when people think you're racist because you're from the South? And I'm like, excuse me? No one is just going to automatically think you're racist because you're South, even though, you know what I'm saying, if they meet you. Because we've had Erica on the screen. And to be honest, I'd rather hang out with Erica and maybe have to hold on to my purse than hang out with Sutton, who might accidentally take me to a Klan meeting. Sutton, and this is another thing, the fact that Sutton even felt the need to say that let me know she has said some racist things in the past. And the thing with it is she said, oh, she always has to feel like she has to do extra to prove she's not racist because people automatically think she's racist. Man, where did that come from? Now with Diana is openly ignorant. She knows she's ignorant, and she's from Bosnia. And I know certain areas of European just think that they're naturally better than Black people. So am I surprised Diana said anything racist? No. Does she need to be off our screens? Yes, because I cannot take her tongue dangling out of her mouth. I've said it before. I'm saying it again. Put your tongue back in. She's just smarter than Sutton. She did a double entendre. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she's been able to get away with it. And the thing I don't like is that sneaky behavior. It's, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to hide behind something else and apologize. Oh my God, I didn't know. I didn't know. Ma'am, shut up. You didn't know, but you, come on. You're not fooling anybody. There's something with non-minority women, well, even some minority women, that they have that Black women need to be the bottom barrel. So when a Black woman isn't bottom barrel, when we're not at the bottom of the totem pole, when we challenge something that they say, when we challenge something stupid that they do, they get very triggered. And then that's when we see the true nature of their behavior, especially in America. And remember, back in slavery, Black women were owned by their husbands. The husband was the head of household. But guess what? Their husbands used to love, interfering with these Black women. And guess what? Sometimes their husbands were in love with these Black slaves. And when you have these high yellow children running around your acres, your husband has been with it. And that's where that deep-rooted kind of hatred, natural hate for Black women come from. These white women are supposed to be put on a pedestal, and Black women are supposed to be at the bottom barrel. So when you have a Black woman now call out something, it's very ingrained in our culture. It's very natural for the white woman to want to attack that Black woman in a way that they would not attack another white woman. And Diana knows very well what she's doing. Does she need to be off our screen? Yes, absolutely. Her and Sutton, I'm waiting to find that article Sutton wrote that white women had to struggle as much as Black women, because the moment I find it, I'm posting it. It's a done deal.
Please do, because we were talking about that yesterday. All right,
I am going to find
Mom's
it.
Black friend. Thank you for calling in.
Bye. See you later.
Bye. All right, we're going to take these last couple of callers, guys. We are covering the story and we're allowing you guys to weigh in. Replay crew, though, we want to hear your thoughts as well. I want to know your reaction to the Sergio story from the Real Housewives of Dubai and Diana's apology to Philly Diva. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me just say thank you. We got a super chat from AJ. Thank you so much for the super chat. AJ says, it would be appropriate for a Bravo to edit Diana out of the rest of the season if they mean what they said about intentionally weeding out racism. How do you guys feel about that? I don't know how quickly they could do something like that, but we shall see. All right, Miss Brooklyn Diamond, I'm going to bring you up. Hold on, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. What's going on, Miss Brooklyn?
Hey, Kempire. Hey, everybody. On the Sergio thing, it's funny, and somebody brought it out in the chat. So I can't scroll back to see who it was, but I'm citing my source. Someone said it in the chat. The previous caller made a very stereotypical comment about Sergio being from Spain, and we know that they don't like Africans, but then denied the very real stereotypical situation here in America that most people do assume, most Black people, I hate to say it, do assume that Southern whites are racist. You can't say it's true for here, but it's not true for here. We assume, Blacks aren't Africans, and let's be a little bit honest, because there's a different view of African Americans over there than from Africans. I've traveled a little bit. But yeah, especially if anybody's ever watched soccer and has paid attention to soccer, there's been a lot of racist incidents against Black soccer players, literally during games. So there is
what was it? Not recently. It was a couple of years ago with the French Black soccer.
Yes, with the French player. So there's a culture that is embedded over there. That does have a lot of racism. And there is a culture that is embedded in us that, my family is from deep, deep South. I mean, my great-grandfather literally bought the plantation that his parents were a slave on. Culture here. I'm like from that deep. Yeah, my family's got some history when it comes to the South. And they're still there. And we still own that land. And they still trying to take it from us.
Wow.
But there is a feeling of when you get into places like Alabama, Tennessee, like I will not step foot into the South, Texas, Black people do have in their minds a certain stereotypical that we know, oh, they from Texas. Yeah, they're going to be this type of person. Or they're from Mississippi. They're going to be this type. You see the Confederate flag. They're going to be this type of person. So there is a stereotype that Sutton does have to fight against. I'm not saying that she's not racist. I'm not saying that she is. I'm saying that her statement was true. There is a stereotype that is presented. You're from the South. You're wealthy. You're this, you're that, and you're white. There is an assumption that you're going to have racist tendencies because it's deeply embedded into the Southern culture, especially with white people. It's, you know, and I'm not saying it to diss them or say anything negative against them. You can't help the way you were raised, but you can change your mind as you go along. And I think Sutton may have been raised a certain way, and she's slowly trying to figure out how to navigate this new world that she doesn't want to be associated with how she was raised. But you slip of the tongue and you say things. I mean, even still to this day, I remember there are things that we used to say in the 70s and 80s that are just not appropriate for us to say now. But sometimes when you're hanging with your friends, you slip of the tongue and you say it. All that aside, back to the real issues. Philly Diva, I'm following you now. Girl, you've got my support, and you've got the support of anybody I can bring towards you. The real issue that's going on here is a deeper issue, and to a certain point, we are also our own worst enemies. Black people weren't really following the Real Housewives until Atlanta came on. When Atlanta first came on, you had some controversy, you had some kiki, you had some shade, but you didn't have the outright nastiness and disrespect that you have now. Now what they have put on television and have told us to support is the outright disrespect of a Black woman to another Black woman and call it entertainment. And we've been eating it up this whole time, giving Bravo our money, giving Bravo our kudos, giving them this Hail Mary, I don't know what to say, but we've been supporting that. And that's part of the problem. If you don't respect yourself, you can't demand that other people respect you too. I stopped watching Atlanta a whole long time ago because of that tomfoolery. I won't be a part of it. I'm not, just like I won't be a part of sitting up here supporting Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. That was a disrespect of a Black man to another Black man on a world stage. I will not support the disrespect of Black women to other Black women and calling it entertainment. We as a people have to demand more, better, and higher quality. The minute that Brandy slapped LVP, Brandy was gone. How many fights have you seen up here on Atlanta and everybody's still sitting up there and it's so, ooh, yeah, they throwing down. That's not proper. That's not right. See, they got rid of the problem real quick on the white show, but they calling it entertainment for you Black fools, because that's what they're calling us. Black fools. You're watching this entertainment and you're giving us this money and you want it more ratchet and you want it more disgusting and you want it more this and you want it more that. But, oh, you want to clutch your pearls when somebody else says it towards you. Neither set is right. And we have to start that. We have to demand Carlos King, Bravo, NBC Universal, OWN, whomever is putting out these shows. We will no longer tolerate you putting shows where Black women, professional Black women, Married to Medicine ain't no better. Because you see Heavenly calling everybody bitches and hoes and your mama this and your mama that every time you turn around. And this is an educated Black woman. We will not tolerate that. You will not use us as entertainment by bringing us down, dragging us to a level, and putting us on a world stage to show that we are some kind of clown or fool or whatever it is. And I hope that we don't end up turning that into Dubai. I don't see it happening. It didn't really happen in Johannesburg, but it just really burns me that we as a people we're not watching what they're doing to us. And we see it on social media all the time. You see it on your Facebook feeds. You see it on your IGs where you have these Black women fighting these Black women and you getting likes and, oh, go do this and go do that. Stop it. We have to be the ones to stop it. We have to be the ones to say, I demand more, or I'm not going to continue to support you. And one final thing, Kempire, get Garcelle on and let's see what she got to say about this. That's what I want to hear. Somebody needs to tap up on. Somebody needs to tap up on Garcelle.
I'm sure Garcelle will probably address it on an interview or with the reunion. We shall see. We shall see.
I think
You're always invited if you want to speak your piece here. But
anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Juneteenth. And all I'm going to say is to my Black brothers and sisters and to all my brothers and sisters out there, do better.
All right, Miss Brooklyn, thank you so much. All right. We're going to take one last caller, guys. I appreciate you being here for our conversation on these hot topics. Again, don't forget, we will be live at 5 p.m. Eastern to celebrate the legacy of Wendy Williams and the Wendy Williams Show at 5 p.m. Eastern. Set your reminders. The link is now available. Replay crew, we always want to hear what you guys have to say because you are a part of the conversation. I know it's sometimes hard and sometimes you're scared to call in. That's fine. Let's continue that conversation. If you've been a part of our replay crew or if you've been part of the comments section, you've noticed that there's rules. Well, YouTube has allowed us to set rules in the comment section so that you guys can feel supported and safe in sharing your opinion. But in sharing your opinion, as always, we don't moderate adults. Don't bully anyone. Allow people to have their comment, but also be constructive in your response. Very much like how people are calling in and being constructive in their response here. All right. Miss Bernice, you're going to be the final caller. And I'm just going to say this, Miss Bernice, I haven't eaten and I need to eat before I go live in a couple of hours. All right, Miss Bernice, I'm going to bring you up. What's going on, Miss Bernice?
Why you always gotta put me on the spot like that?
Miss Bernice, you sound far away. Where are you?
Oh, I'm right here.
I can barely hear you though. And there's a Miss Bernice. I drop out and call back in because I'm hearing myself and you sound far away. I don't know if you have headphones on. Take those off. I don't know what that was. Okay. Miss Bernice is gonna call back and give her a moment, y'all. Give her a moment because I was like, wait a second, Miss Bernice, if you're gonna be the last call, let's make it good. All right. If you're just joining us and you need a quick recap of what we're talking about Sergio from the Real Housewives of Dubai. Old tweets have surfaced. If you didn't see those tweets, I will repost them here. He posted this tweet back in 2016, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. And this tweet using the N-word, allegedly, back in 2016. Then we had Philly Diva post this. Let me cover my face. Repost this meme on her Instagram. And then Diana Jenkins was in the comment section saying it can't feel good being a Black content creator. She has since posted an apology, basically saying, I assumed Black content creator was a title referring to a page that would be focused on snarky content. That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay. All right, let me bring Miss Bernice up. Miss Bernice.
Can you hear me now?
I mean, you still sound low. Where are you?
Oh, I don't have my headphones. I can't find my headphones.
Okay, well, what do you want to say?
Snarky. So we not intelligent enough. We Black content creators, so we not intelligent. So we gotta have snarky comments. Come on now, really? Okay, Blondie. Go back to Europe with your happy hooker self and leave us alone. Because you lost me. I don't like your character on the show anyway, so you can go.
Okay. All right, Miss Bernice. We can barely hear you, so I'm going to have to let you go.
Okay.
All right, next time, though.
Okay, bye-bye.
It's all right. It's all right, y'all. Technical difficulties, technology. It is what it is. Miss Bernice loves to call in, and we love when she calls in. If you've missed some of the other times that she's called in, be sure to check those out. All right. I want to thank everyone that called in. We appreciate you. I know everyone, this was sort of like a town hall. I should have had my timer up. But we do have these sorts of conversations all the time here on the channel where people are able to call in and share their thoughts. Replay crew, share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you to our moderators. This was a last minute live. We appreciate our moderators being here. Guys, don't forget to show love to the moderators and shout out to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, head on over to teamkempire.com/ join or click the join button here. And it's Pride Month. Support us and get your Pride merch. Links are available in the description of this video as well. And I will be posting links to some of the Black content creators that called in today after the live. If I don't get to it till after my other live, you'll understand. But you can follow them and just Google Schmoogle like we always do. Thanks to everyone that was in the chat. Thank you to everyone that sent in a super chat. I appreciate you helping us support the channel here so we're able to do more and be more. Everyone have a great rest of your afternoon. I will see you guys at 5 p.m. Eastern to celebrate Wendy Williams. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. I'm getting out of here. Let's play some music. You know how we do. And it feels good to be a Black content creator, doesn't it?